Hey guys, what's up? It's Mods, and welcome back to Gmod. Today we're doing our mod review. This is the TFA Call of Duty World War II sweat pack, essentially. This is probably one of the coolest ones I've ever done, because it's not just like, oh, weapons from a game, neat. They actually added a few other things too, which is really nice. So, for example, there is a... I'll leave all the links down below, by the way, but for example, if I take a look at this, TFA, you can see this is all of the things, or at least I think it's at least most of them, most of the charms from the original Call of Duty World War II, all the little charms and stuff, or at least not all, but most. And I've noticed that I can upgrade this for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's a blunderbuss. You don't really get an upgrade option. But that's not the point today. Today we're actually going to be looking into quite a few things aside from the weapons. And that is, honestly, a lot of the devices that come with this, and you are going to be really impressed, I'm telling you. This door has a burn mark on it, and I'll show you why. So let's start off with dynamite. As you might remember, and I don't know if it was, actually no, it was done in certain things. When they had a wall up in, like, multiplayer, you could use this to breach the wall. Well, the same case goes for this door. So if I arm this bomb real quick, and then just let it happen on the door, get back, get a good distance, let it do its thing. The door is now blown the hell open. And that's awesome. And you see, things like that are what would make playing multiplayer PvP on certain maps, even tight maps on Gmod, really interesting. Another thing I have found that'd make it really interesting is this, actually. Take a poke at this, ladies and gentlemen. I have right here what's known as a tripwire. And this is the first time I've ever seen anything like this in any weapons mod for Gmod ever. So you just hold left click and you just aim high, toss, and now you have a tripwire that I can't trip off because it's mine, but say one of my friends were to trip it off, it would immediately blow up in their face. As you can see, it sticks to the surface, it can stick to the ground, it could even stick to the ceiling if you wanted to. Not sure why you would want that, but yeah, I would. And that is also another thing, because you could just, like, toss this around a corner and nobody ever know the difference. There are other things, too, like, for example, and I haven't used this yet, but a mortar strike, apparently? I don't know how this would work. Oh, I call in smoke, like, from the campaign. Okay, let's see how well this works. Go on. Let's see this. Oh, did I hear? Oh, shit. Alright. Custom sounds and everything. That is actually kind of cool. They've also got other things too, like this mine here, which I've seen these before, actually, like in a museum. I don't know how these really work, so we're about to find out. Just pull the pin, I guess, and just... you can see it's mine, but no one else will be able to see that. So if I were to do something really sneaky, right, like right on the wait, hang on, if I walk this way, there is no way in hell anyone, unless it's me, because that's my icon, no one else could see that, and they could just be like, la da da da, dead. That is actually amazing. One other fun fact. Now, I'm gonna get a pistol out to show you. 1911 with a cool knife, which I could just stab with. But if I shoot it, because it's mine, it won't trip off. If I shoot this, same applies. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, the Vin map, be aware, V-manip will not always work with things that allow you to dual wield or stuff like that, so be aware of that. Items may float. V-manip is a great mod, it just doesn't always work sometimes. Now, I've also learned about this. This looks like an anti-tank mine to me. So if I just pull the pin on that and just... I'm assuming if a Jeep, for one of your friends' Jeeps drove over that, I'm assuming it would go boom. We got another mine here. I think that one's more of an anti-personnel given its size. There's another thing I like too, which is really cool, which is that they have their own tack insertion. Which, if you don't know what a tack insertion is, it's basically setting your spawn point. That's literally what it is. That door is locked. Why are you locked? Hi, this took a month to make. Arturo creator. He still didn't buy WinRAR. Yep, we know we're still not original. And there's bleach and a cup on the table. And a toilet. Nice. Let me explain this. First off, I want to point out, these guys are original. This is literally a whole entire dead-ass remake of, a little off topic here, this is an entire dead-ass remake, with new underground pieces and everything. With even certain music cues of, Construct, Gmod Construct. So they are most certainly original. I don't know what they mean by they're not original. But these are the guys, Basementer. Yeah, but these are the guys that did this map, so, you know, shout out to you guys. Did amazing. This map is amazing, and I've actually been very impressed why I'm using this map today, because I like it so much. But anyways, back to it. Just light that off, and boom. There you go, there's your tack insertion. So now, if I were to do something like this, here I am, back on my tack insertion. Back to being myself. Right. Now, there are other things I noticed here, too, which are pretty dope. Signal flare, I don't know what this do. I'm gonna just toss it. I don't know what that does or why. Jeez! I don't remember signal flares exploding like that. Okay. Anyways, Jesus. That actually did catch me off guard. But, so now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to test out some of the melees here. I think that these are going to be really cool. I want to try... Honestly, a knife is, like, too practical. I do really, really, really want to try two things, actually. I'm going to spawn a Combine, and first off, I'm going to stab the crap out of him. With... Or stab... Actually, I'm going to bludgeon him with a baseball bat. Alright, let's see how that works out. So I'm going to just NPC... Let's get a good one. Let's get civil protection. Let's get Combine plus armor. Ooh, Combine. Let's get... Not a heavy. Let's get an advisor guard. Armored. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, so not as effective as one would like. Yeah, I mean, it still hurt. But now, knowing that I'm hurt, I can use one of these. This is the med pack, so by equipping it, I immediately use it, which that was a dope animation from the game. Really cool. But now's on to the next question. There's a riot shield. Does it... Okay, see, this already looks dope. Will this actually protect me? If I were to spawn with the same Combine again, and he were to open fire, is this going to protect me? Because I don't know. I've never actually used a proper riot shield in any mod ever. So I am quite curious. Okay, go ahead, fire. Oh my god, it's actually protecting me. It's even got custom hit sounds. He's literally doing nothing to me. Peekaboo. Yeah, he literally can't hurt me. He literally can't touch me. And I can just bash him. Wow. It's an actual functional riot shield. Holy crap, I can just toss that down. Even as its own custom model, and I picked it back up. But no, that's actually really, really dope. That he could not shoot through it. That's really cool. I'm glad to see they added that. Now, another thing I want to look at is actually the Search and Destroy bomb. I know that's a game mode. I've never played multiplayer, really. I actually used to be not terrible. You gave me a PPSH, I could really do good. At least what I would consider good. But you know, it is what it is. I don't know, I was never the greatest at it, but it's what it is. Adjusting bomb. Yeah, I'm getting out of there. Now, how powerful of a blow-up is that? That's what I want to know. That is a solid kaboom. Holy crap. The windows got blown out and everything. That's a nice kaboom, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty decent. Now, I do want to test out a few of the grenades here, because if they're everything else is looking as cool as it is, I want to see what the grenades are like. Oh, what? The Stylen hand grenade? Hand Granaten? I don't remember it ever in games having the, like, well, the squares there. If you don't know how this works, this is a frag grenade, and what the squares are for, you see the rivets in between making the squares? Those are the weak points. So basically when the fuse is ignited, the internal fuse is ignited, and it charges through, when it reaches the area where it blows up, the thin pieces that you can see defining the squares will shatter on the explosion, and the squares are what go flying out as the fragmentations, which is really dope. So a little grenade knowledge for you. These are... Wow, that was quick. But these are cool because what you would do for these ones, you twist off the bottom and then pull like a tab on the inside, like a string tab, and then toss it. And though you can't see me doing that, pulling the string tab, I'm assuming it's done in one swift motion. Twist off and then grab the tab as you're pulling the cap down. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But they also got the, like, cool frag grenades too, so I want to see how the pineapple grenade works. Same premise, with the weak spot being, you know, the thinner areas. So. Oh, and you could even do another click, toss them. Alright, cool. They got their own custom explosion sounds too. These aren't like anything I added, so that's pretty dope. Now this, I know what this is, I think this is the sticky bomb. Now, a little known thing that you all should know about this bomb, this was not apt, I don't believe anyways, if I remember correctly, it wasn't aptly used in World War II because that sticky head there, yeah? Multiple Allied officers, or whoever had used it, Allied people in general, had gotten it stuck to their hand, because once this thing sticks, it's stuck. And sometimes their hands actually accidentally slip and it catches their hand, and oh no, and yeah, that guy's dead. Yeah, it is a sticky. See, but that's the problem. They stick really well, but too well. So that was the problem back then. Now, the gas grenade, I'm going to save up for me, because I actually have a thing also. If I go to entities, I do have a Metro... This is not part of the mod we're talking about, but I do have a Metro gas mask thing. So watch this. So I'm going to toss a gas grenade. And if you have a gas mask mod yourself, you can simply hold G to put it on. And now if you walk into it, nothing. You won't... I don't even throw another one down just to be certain. So let me get another one, and I will just show you exactly what I'm talking about. Lay it out like that. And I will stand right here. Now, as you can see, it says I'm taking damage on being poisoned. That's what it says. However, I've taken no damage at all. So now let me take off my mask, and let me do that one more time. And as you'll see, if I stand here now, as you can see, dead. So if you have the Metro Gas Mask mod, which is a really cool addition to this, if you want to add this to that to this, if your friend throws a gas grenade, you can easily mask up and then breathe in that, and it won't affect you, which is actually really... That's a mean one, but at the same time, that's pretty cool. One other thing I want to look at, the Molotovs. How cool is this? I mean, looks like a decent beer, I guess. I like how it has liquid sounds too. That's pretty cool. Oh, whoa, look at these! And the little fireballs that actually came off of it weren't just effects. They're actual things that flew off. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. It's getting darker? Oh, it was just because of the fire. But that was dope, dude. Like, this is really just a great mod pack, and I'm liking this a lot. I definitely recommend checking this out. But there are a few things I also have to check out. I have to do a thing. There's not a chance I wouldn't be using this in this episode. It has to happen. So, we're about to do something. Disable NPC thinking. Let me just spawn a bunch of, like, base-ass Combine Metro cops. No one liked these guys anyways. It's whatever. Alright, I'm going to enable their thinking. Oh my god, I'm dying, but... I'm out. Ah! No! Oh god, give me this. I'll beat you with your own stick! Stop it! Wow. Stun stick sucks butt. Anyways, So the flamethrower is pretty cool, but I also do want to see from a different angle how far the reach on the flamethrower is, right? So let me get the camera out, and I just want to really see how far is the reach on this suck-a-duck. I really am curious. So let me just bam. And I also want to see what the model looks like, because I know it comes with a backpack, but I am genuinely curious if that is the case. I mean, that's what the model shows there. Let me get another one out. And now let's see. So I'm going to walk up. And I have blood. Oh, wow. That blood on my face looks like I just ate that man. Okay, we're just going to pretend that doesn't exist. It's ketchup, kids, I swear. Anyways, the backpack is on as proper as it can get. Let's see how far. Let me back all the way back here and back up. Let's see how far this flame goes. That is not a bad distance. That is literally not a bad distance at all. Like, not bad at all. That's actually really cool. Like, that's got a good... It's a flamethrower. It's got a good throw to it. It really does. It's got a nice little throw to it. So, definitely worth the... definitely a good weapon. Especially in close quarters, I have to say. Now, we got another one. A British N69. Nice. This is the on-contact grenades. Now, I've been asked the question before, and I can't answer it now, but I will still reiterate. People have always asked me how I would repin, how to repin a grenade, or, you know, whatever. People have actually asked me these questions. They're like, you know a lot about guns and grenades. How would you repin, say, the pineapple one that we were using earlier? And I was like, well, you just simply put the pin back in. They're like, okay, I guess that makes sense, but how would you pin this grenade? Repin it if you popped it off. I couldn't tell you, because... Wow, I didn't think it would do that. Okay. I held it for too long. But the second you do this, like... Oh, what the hell? It's timed. It wasn't like that in the game. It was just on-contact kaboom. Well, anyways, basically on-contact grenades like that, I couldn't even tell you how you would repin that. I wouldn't even be able to tell you. There would be no way I'd know. Now we're going to look at a few more things. For one, we're going to look at the smoke grenade. This would probably be great for indoor use when you're like trying to not get shot by your buddies who are all firing at you. So you just kind of deploy one of these suck-a-ducks. Oh yeah, that provides a nice coverage of smoke. Look at that. Fills up almost the whole room, which is dope. And now you also got one more grenade, just thermite. Now, thermite's pretty damn cool. If you don't know what thermite is usually it can be in a paste, it can also be in a grenade, but it's like, let's put it this way, it's a mixture of stuff that can go really, really hot and then melt through just about goddamn anything. Consider it like hot acid. Pretty much. Fire acid. Well, anyway, so we're about to see it do its thing. And that's pretty cool looking on its own. What if I go near it? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Ouch. Ooh. Well, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. That was just a bit too spicy even for me. Last thing we're going to look at before looking at a few guns is the rocket launchers. Now, I am really curious. How well do these fly? Because I need to point out, in-game, these things didn't fly too well. They were really weird. So let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty cool. Alright, let me get a camera down here. And I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to fire a rocket at the camera. And we're going to see how that looks from here. Like, I just want to see the absolute threateningness of this grenade. So let's see this, yeah? It's even got its own travel sound. So, threateningness of the grenade. Yes, this is a grenade, ladies and gentlemen. Kind of. It's more of a missile, this one is. The RPG comes in later in the years. But anyways, this is a bazooka. Now, this one I want to know a lot about. Let me look at this. So let me fire this off. Aim down sights required, okay. Well. Put some of these in there. Now let's try to fire them at my spot. Jeez. That is just terrifying. Oh, that is something else. But of course, it wouldn't be checking out all the rocket launchers if we didn't check out the Panzer Schreck, the German anti-tank boy. Let's see this stuff. Jesus. These things are absolutely terrifying. I love it. I love how crazy scary these are. See that reload? Yup. God, just the sound of that. Damn, I'm telling you, that shit sounds like it pops off. Holy crap. Now, a few other things I want to look at. I want to look at some of the guns now. Not all of them. We're not going through a whole, like, every gun in the series now. We're going to look at a few pistols, a few different guns of my choice. Both shotgun rifle and submachine gun and sniper. I do want to start off with this one, though. Like, the SDK 9mm, I was not actually terrible with. The SDK 9mm, I was actually somewhat decent with. I was actually competent with this gun. Like, the quick scoping was just easy for me. Like, I could actually nail those pretty nicely back in the day. I can't promise now, but back in the day I was actually pretty decent with it. I say that like I'm freaking old. I'm not that old. I'm only 20. Jesus. But no, this has been a long time. When I say back in the day, it was back in those days when you learned that you could emote while walking, and then if you walked while emoting, you would continue emoting. So I did that dance. I can't remember what it was, the something hoedown, but it's basically the Pennywise dance, and I started walking, and basically my walk animation got turned into the Pennywise dance where he kicks his legs and stuff. The funniest thing I've ever seen, really. And it's just, you could just see this whole guy, like this proper soldier just doing that dance, walking down the line. I got a whole server with me and my friends once. A lot of people were sitting down, and in their sitting animation, they were sliding on their asses everywhere. Fucking people doing the Kazakh chalk following us, stuff like that. It was just really the greatest thing. It was the coolest thing I've seen in the Call of Duty server, where we got the whole server together to just, like, dick around. Really good. Now, here is a good gun in the story, but I hated this gun in the freaking multiplayer, because people sit in a corner with this son of a bitch, and I always hated it. The double-barrel shotgun sawed-off. Love the gun, except for on fucking shipment. Fuck that. Or whatever they called it in there. But, I mean, the reload's pretty solid. As you can see, the shells are made out of brass. They're not red shells. They're like actually got their own custom models too. But they're made out of brass, I believe it is. And the reason is before they didn't actually know that like copper, or not copper, they didn't realize that plastic shells were like lighter and stuff, or they didn't have the stuff to make it then. I don't know. I don't really know, but it was a thing. There's one thing I just saw recently. I want to look at this. Okay, I love guns. To no end. I could talk all day about that. What is this? What is this asinine piece of shit? What? Ew. No, we're not done here yet. What is this gun? What is it called? The Becknoy? The Becknoy. Man, fucking... Huh? This looks like a Becknoy. What? Oh, is it a pistol, I guess? Submachine gun pistol? I have no idea. It's gross. That was the thing about World War II. They had some really cool guns, some really iconic classics, like, say, I don't know, the M1 Garand. But then they had the Becknoy, which nobody... They had... Not this. Then they had... Oh, God, where the hell is everything? Jesus. Oh, no. You know what? Fuck it. There it is. I'll come back here. Then they had this piece of shit. I don't know what this is. But this was a classic. Everyone knows this one. If you don't know it, you know, then... I mean, even if you don't study World War II, you should know this gun. Love the sound of that. Alright, moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. Does it got the ping? Yeah, dude! Nice. And now if I wanted to preemptively reload it, it even got the ping then. Nice. Okay, so that's really dope. Now there's another revolver I want to check out. For a gun this time. This is the Enfield. I'm not sure if this one was the break action one. Yeah, it is. Not bad. But yeah, things like these are pretty cool. All these guns, like, look really well made. They just look so well done. And I know they're probably ripped from, like, the actual, you know, like, the actual game. I get that. And that was dope. I get these are probably taken from the actual game, where the files are, and I get that. Yeah, it makes sense. But, you know, it is what it is. It do be what it do be, you know? Now this, I'm curious about. See, I'm seeing tracers on this. I'm going to do a thing. Oh, it's not loaded. I was like, huh? Okay, so whenever you install a new clip, understand you will have to reload again. So when you install, like, the new, like, additional clip, or when you modify the gun, you'll have to reload it. Nah, nothing custom. Nah, no real custom animation. It's not as good as it was in Call of Duty. Oh, Jesus. Now he got the real deal. Rate of fire increase. Yeah, no kidding. That's the, that is literally the MG42 for you. Yeah, it's the MG42 for you. I do want to know, though, does this thing have any options game-wise? No special tracers made or anything, which is a disappointment because the tracers from the actual Call of Duty were pretty, or Call of Duty World War II were actually pretty dope. But it's still good nonetheless. And of course, we got a few melees, which I'm just going to run through real quick. Freaking just, you know, knife. Pretty dope knife. Shovel. You know, pretty dope. We'll do the ice pick. Nice. And we can break boxes with this too, I bet. Oh, easily. Oh, yeah. Easy for breaking boxes. Now, there is one last thing I want to check out before we get off. The LAD machine gun. Oh. What kind of bullets is this taking? Like, what bullets are these? They almost look like weird pistol bullets. What? Apparently these are rifle bullets, I guess. Just your average machine gun. It just had a weird name, the LAD machine gun. Otherwise, pretty dope. Does it get an extended mag? It does. It's got its own little box. Aw, that's cute. I like the bullets on this thing. They're like really cute. They're really cutesy bullets. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Call of Duty World War II mod. Basic recap. This mod, in my opinion, from landmines that you can hide under stairs, to things that can breach open doors, smoke grenades, things that can call in mortar strikes, little traps you can lay out for your friends and all such. I think all in all, this mod is a very good get together with your friends PvP kind of mod to just like duke it out one night just to have some fun. So definitely recommend this mod for all your PvP like needs. You will need TFA base, of course, to install this, but other than that, you will be set once you get this. The links to the TFA base and the main mod for the Call of Duty World War II weapons will all be in the links below, along with all the bases you'll need for them as well. Once you get onto the mod itself, you will actually be able to, it'll like give you the whole list of, when you click on the main mod, like the shared files for this mod, it'll actually just take you to the list of everything that goes with it, aside from like other bases that you'll need. But anyways, that was indeed the World War II, Call of Duty World War II mod, and it was a good mod indeed. So thank you all so much for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to tell me what other mods would you like to see me review, because I feel like I should be doing a few more. I'll tell you what, here's a promise from me. If I see a loadout mod, I will do a review on it. Because good God, could Gmod use a loadout mod. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!